can I do when there's no one else like you? And you broke my heart into pieces. I'm a broken puzzle tile. Could you love me but don't ever say it back? It hurts so much, 'cause you know I tried. It hurts so bad, 'cause you lied. You're my best mistake. What's it gonna take to have closure? I know you'll be alright without me, but is someone gonna love me again? I'm torn in two. You're in love with someone new, and there's nothing left to do. Moved on, it's like nothing happened. I thought you loved me, but we'll never have it back. It hurts so much, 'cause you know I tried. It hurts so bad, 'cause you lied. You're my best mistake. What's it gonna take to have closure? I know you'll be alright without me, but is someone gonna love me? And someone's gonna love me again. Again.
What's up, guys? You're watching Rappler Live Jam. My name is Amanda, and that was Timmy Albert with his song Best Mistake. It's his latest single. It's out now on the internet, on the streaming platform. So go listen to it after the show. But for now, we will be talking to Timmy. And before anything else, please introduce us to your bandmates for tonight.
So, hello everyone. My name is Timmy Albert. I'm accompanied by LJ and Ryan. They're my bandmates. So, thank you for having us, Rappler. Thank you, Amanda.
Yay! Thanks for being here. So, Timmy, welcome to the show. Before anything else, how did you get into music?
I grew up with like a very musically inclined family. So, growing up, karaoke, listening to all the CDs and driving road trips. But I really started like thinking about music as something I could do as a career in my first year of college around 4 years ago. So that's when I started to write my songs independently, and from there, that's why I'm here now. Like I just kept going.
But that's it's a big thing to decide to become a
Definitely.
musician. I mean, yeah, it's not like the easiest career path. So
Yeah.
what made you decide to pursue it?
It was more of like my extracurricular activity in college. So I went to Ateneo. I studied a business course, Comtech, and then I was just going to class. And then what I wanted to do after class was something completely in my control, and that's why I said, let me try doing music. Let me try doing gigs, in private schools and different events, and I just kept on working on it year by year, and that's why I'm really blessed to be able to call it a career after 4+ years in college. So now that I graduated, this is what I'm doing full time.
And you mentioned like doing gigs in schools to begin with. Like, do you remember your very first gig?
Oh my gosh, maybe I don't remember the very first gig, but I can really recall like the salo salos, the get-togethers for your class growing up. And then ako lagi yung pinapa-perform ng classmates ko. Like, automatic, like, oh, Timmy, perform na lang. So, our teacher won't get scolded at us that we don't have anything prepared. They'll just, throw me in front of the stage, and then, we'll all, like, figure out something. So, yeah, it was really something that I learned along the way, and I learned to love even more. Yeah.
So ikaw yung palaging tribute nila. So let's talk about your single Best Mistake. So we just heard it. Can you tell us more about this song?
It's a song about heartbreak and also coping. So I wrote the song about a relationship that happened years ago. So it's more of a hindsight writing kind of thing, wherein I wanted to think about like the best things that's ever happened in a situation where it's not just my experience, but a lot of people can relate to as your best mistake. Meaning, that line is very important because you think about how something can be so traumatic, but at the same time, it was very happy thinking about it. Or like, it was a good experience overall, but it did bring some trauma along the way.
So when you write about personal things like that, do you ever second guess, like, should I be writing about this? Should I be putting it out there?
Before, I was kind of iffy about that. Like, I was worried about it pa. But after a while, like, my personality talaga is I really wear my heart on my sleeve, and I hope it really shows in my music as well. So I really try and not be pretentious or not hide anything. I just write straight from the heart, and hopefully, like, it really shows in the lyrics and the composition and everything. But, at the end of the day, I try and be an open book about it.
And you mentioned earlier that this might be an experience that people relate to. I mean, it is because everyone's felt that at some point in their lives.
Right.
Have you ever? What kind of feedback did you receive when you put this song out?
A lot of people message me. First, initially, like the very face value was like, "Are you okay?" Like a lot of people were like, "Are you okay? Like, are you going through anything?" But no, I was like, "Don't worry. Like, it's just like a diary note, like how you're trying to like move on from a certain stage in your life." And then I think like a lot of people, I got a lot of messages of, I asked also like a lot of people who support my music, like their own stories, like what memory is like in their head when they hear the song. And then I was able to read a lot of like really senti things and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it really helped a lot of people also.
I'm sure like a lot of people really, you know how Filipinos are when we hear like mga mapanakit na kanta, talagang iba yung reaction.
Hugot
Oo.
R, yeah.
Iba yung reaction nila. So speaking of Hugot, your next song for us is Feelings.
Yeah.
This is, I'm guessing it's another song about feelings because
Yeah,
it's called
you're right.
Feelings. So before you play it, can you tell us more about this song?
This song is basically the summary of like a honeymoon stage in a relationship. So just that, the butterflies in your stomach, the feeling like nothing can go wrong, everything, you're just living in that moment. So I want that song to be that memory of like, that perfect start of a relationship.
So from a heartbreak song, we're going to the honeymoon phase
Kilig
song.
song, yeah.
Yeah, all right. Take it away, Timmy.
Feelings, I'm developing feelings, focusing on my breathing. I'm awake but I'm breathing. Now I'm falling in love with no warning. 3:00 in the morning, getting late, mama calling me. I wanna stay up with you, see the sunrise while we're listening to Laney pink skies. It's a honeymoon stage, it's fresher in pages. Make a wish and hope it comes true. Early mornings right next to you, girl. I've got feelings, honeymoon feelings, yeah. I've got feelings, days. I'm developing feelings, focusing on my breathing. I'm awake but I'm dreaming. Now I'm falling in love with no warning. 3 o'clock in the morning, getting late on my calling. Calling people wanna stay up with you. See the sunrise while we're listening to Lady Pink skies. It's a honeymoon stage, it's fresher in pages. Make a wish and hope it comes true. Early mornings right next to you, girl. I've got feelings, honeymoon feelings. Yeah, I've got feelings, honeymoon feelings. Yeah. So I'll try and gripping your thigh. Time flies by. Don't wanna say goodbye, bye. So I'll try and gripping your thigh. Time flies by. Don't wanna say goodbye, bye. I've got feelings, honeymoon feelings. Yeah, I've got feelings, honeymoon feelings.
So if you're just tuning in, this is Rappler Live Jam, and that was Timmy Albert with his second song for the night, Feelings. So we went from a mapanakit song to a sana all song tungkol sa honeymoon phase. And actually, isn't this the song that Yeonjun of TXT gave you a shout out for?
Yes. That was,
Ooh.
I like that you mentioned it. I kind of forgot. It's a good thing you mentioned it. Like, yeah, I'll expound a bit more on that. Like, it was just it's a regular Wednesday. I was playing Valorant. I was just relaxing in my room. Then suddenly, like, my Instagram, my Twitter was like blowing up. I was like, what's happening? So I checked, and then Yeonjun of TXT nga, and they were just here actually
Yeah.
last weekend. So it's really cool. Yeah, he shouted it out in one of the live streams, saying that he really liked my song. So it was a really big blessing, and I'm really blessed for that experience to happen. Like, I don't take it for granted. Like, the fan base is really passionate. So I'm really grateful that he introduced me to them, like the Pinoys who listen to K-pop, that gave a chance on me to listen to my music. Yeah.
Mm. So, Yeonjun of TXT, baka naman gusto mo
Baka
mag-collab.
naman,
Andito lang siya, si Timmy. So, what's your songwriting process like?
It's very random, I'd say, but I have it summarized to I have a melody first before lyrics. I find it
Oh.
easier to just bank on a melody, hum, whether I'm in the shower or I'm doing a long drive. That's usually when it comes to me, like pre-pandemic, diba, syempre, like driving to school, stuck in Katipunan traffic. That was really when I feel like I was at my best in terms of just writing random stuff. And then during the pandemic, it kind of got harder because you see the same thing over and over every day,
Yeah.
right? Your computer screen and everything. But nowadays, like, I'm just so much more inspired to make music, and I'm really blessed to have LJ and Ryan here, and Bob, who's not here, my drummer. Who's not here, parang sad mo. Yeah, he's just busy. He's just busy, but
He's okay.
he's fine. He's fine. Are you okay, Bob? Are you okay? But yeah, I'm just really inspired now to just make more music and feed off of different energies now, and going into transitioning into like a new year of music where I'm really excited because I have a lot in store for everyone, lot of different flavors.
So, Stock and Traffic, yun yung best songwriting time mo.
Yeah,
May maganda palang
yeah,
nadudulot ang
I'd say
traffic.
that's why a lot of my songs are very loopable for
Like
like
road trip
drives.
songs.
It's because I'm stuck in traffic also, so I'm trying to hum my way through it.
So what like do you what are the logistics like? Do you like sync to
Yeah,
your
a lot
phone?
of times, like from my voice notes, then right when I get home, I'll plug it into my production hub, whatever, and then I'll produce it by myself. So yeah, ever since 2018, I've been producing my music by myself, talaga, like in terms of production, recording, editing, everything. So like DIY. Yeah.
Mm. What do you do when you're fresh out of ideas? When you're facing like a writer's block?
Oh my gosh. I think it's very hard to like for me to answer that question because I feel like what do I do? Nothing. Like I just end up like just pushing it aside completely and then doing something else because I find it that the best songs that I make are the ones that are supernatural. Supernatural. Ano yan? Halloween.
Supernatural.
Pero yeah, like I find it easier when it just comes to me. So even if I'm not like really finding that song, that next song, like I'm at least practicing or at least producing beats. Kasi the instruments naman are very easy to tweak, play around with. Kasi si Ryan also, diba? Ryan produces also. So recently, I find it so much easier to get out of writer's block because nga, like I mentioned earlier, like I have other people to bounce off ideas to and other people to tell me like this is nice, this isn't that nice. So, I guess to get out of writer's block, talk to other people.
Right. That's good advice. So, speaking of other people, who do you dream of collaborating with in the future? Like anyone in the world. Kahit si Taylor Swift pa yan.
I'd say dream collab, like top of my head would be Joan. They're coming here.
Who's coming here
yeah,
for
in
Salo
December.
Salo Fest?
Them, of course, the 1975. I cannot ever put them aside. And yeah, those are the two like in the top of my head right now. But recently, like I got more inspired by Jackson Wang and Steve Lacy. Those are like two new musical inspirations that have come into like my discography sound that I'm trying to build for next year.
So, speaking of inspirations, like, is there anyone on your playlist that we'd be surprised that you listen to?
Hmm. I'd say like well, maybe it's not super surprising, but I still listen to a lot of Phil Collins. Like even if
Aw.
I don't memorize any of his lyrics,
Yeah.
like I just like hearing the. I always revert back to listening to 80s music because I find that all the instruments there are just so bright and so powerful that you can get a lot of ideas from. So
Yeah.
80s music talaga is something that I'll still go back to, and like I
Yeah.
have a long, long playlist of that, just for that genre. I mean that decade of music. Yeah,
Yeah. So Phil Collins is a classic.
classic, classic.
We love the Tarzan soundtrack.
Yeah.
The
That
best.
was, fun fact. That was my lullaby growing up.
Aw.
My mom and dad would sing that when like I
You'll
couldn't
Be
go
in
to
My
sleep.
Heart.
Yeah. So
Aw.
I guess that's why Phil Collins is like one of my favorite
Yeah.
artists.
Parang na subconsciously embed na sa'yo as a child.
They were training me pala to
Yeah.
become an 80s inspired artist.
So we're heading into your last song for the night.
Yes.
This one is called Roses and Sunflowers.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about this very mabulaklak song?
Mabulaklak song. Exactly, literally. But yeah, this song is something I wrote very, very early into my career. Like, honestly, I wrote it in less than 5 minutes. It was one of those suddenly came up to me like in my head, and then I just tweaked it later on. So this is a song from pure emotion, from pure experiences of courting someone, giving them flowers, and just that feeling of just falling in love and being young and helpless and just enjoying life. So yeah, that Roses and Sunflowers has become a very special song to me because it kind of diverted away from that definition because of how big it has blown up. It's above 10 million streams now on Spotify. So
Hey.
it has so many
Congratulations.
stories now, and I get super happy when someone posts a reel na they're on a date, and then it's the sound. Like for me, that's what's so special about that song is it has so many stories now attached to it throughout the years.
Ang ganda ng setlist niyo, parang love story in reverse, 'di ba? Breakup, tas honeymoon stage,
Yeah, I'd say
courting.
I'm very like super sad or super happy. Kilig, I
You're
find
either
it
one
on
or
my
the
wallet
other.
fell again.
So before you head into the song, is there anything else that you have planned in the future? What
Yeah,
can people look forward
so
to?
for now, I'd really invite you all to stream Best Mistake, which is my latest single on all streaming platforms. And then just be patient for next year. Everything else will I'll start bombarding everyone with new tracks soon. But yeah, for now, please continue to support me on all the streaming platforms. And of course, continue to support Filipino music.
Yeah. So best mistake, where can they find you? I mean, I'm sure people who are
Alright.
watching this know where to find you.
Follow me everywhere at Timmy Album. You know, like the song album. It's my last name's Albert.
Eh. Oh, so thank you so much for being here, Timmy, and sharing your music with us. Thank you everyone for tuning in to Rappler Live Jam. This is Timmy Albert with Roses and Sunflowers. Enjoy.
When I see you and you smile, this is how I feel. I feel roses and sunflowers spread out on a pretty field. When you say that I'm your guy, my whole world turns to you. I'm stuck with this feeling and I'm ever turning blue. You're a flower that's blooming every season with spring. I fell in love with your roots, the whole you, everything. You give me those butterflies, I could keep them in a jar, so I can take them with me, no matter where you are. Oh, my love, my love, my love will never go to waste. You're, you know, keep it safe. Oh, my love, my love, my love will never go to waste. You're, you know, keep it safe. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. When I see you and your smile, this is how I feel. I feel roses and sunflowers spread out on a pretty field. When you say that I'm your guy, my whole world turns to you. I'm stuck with this feeling and I'm never turning blue. You're a flower that's blooming every season with spring. I fell in love with your roots, the whole you, everything. You give me those butterflies, I could keep them in a jar, so I can take them with me, no matter where you are. Oh, my love, my love, my love will never go to waste. You're, you know, keep it safe. Oh, my love, my love, my love will never go to waste. You're, you know, keep it safe. Ooh, 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 we're living under the same skies, same sun and moon, only different times. I'm missing the way your head fit into mine all of the time. I'm missing you all of the time. I'm missing you all of the time. I'm missing you. Ooh, yeah.